Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another week of Geneset Rising, episode 24. Not updated on the overlay. Multitasking here. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Everyone have
Chilly.
Chilly, yeah. It's getting chilly here.
Don't everybody answer at once.
I'm not allowed to speak, sir.
Yeah. It's pretty chilly here. So I can't multitask. You guys are gonna have to fill the dead air for a quick second.
It's sweater weather. Does everyone have a favorite hoodie they like to show off?
I'm not really wearing a sweater.
Oh,
I can't
Not
show
a
it
favorite. I just have a swetter on.
I don't believe
There
you.
you go.
I
Look,
have
as long
as
many
the sweater's
sweaters,
comfy,
and I
you're
love
good.
them all equally.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's all
Mm.
fair.
Favorite Halloween movie? Go.
oh God. Does
not a
Nightmare Before
movie.
Christmas count?
Yes,
it's
that is a Halloween
Christmas.
movie.
It's
Halloween
Christmas.
See, I like Hocus Pocus.
Hmm.
Oh,
The
that's a
original.
great one.
I don't watch a movie every Halloween, but I do watch Over the Garden Wall every Halloween.
I was about
Oh, that's
Ooh.
good.
to say, yeah.
Mine is the
Awesome.
same as every holiday. It's just Star Wars.
Classic. Yeah.
You rewatch that everywhere.
What
It's
a
just every
dad.
day. Every day's a holiday. Every day's Star Wars.
You're
You
doing
guys
it
haven't seen
right.
the Halloween
We
Star
do
Wars
have to
special?
restart that. We do have to start that marathon, though.
Yeah, I know. Like apart from me just already watching it.
Yeah, no, but that's our next.
Does that include spin-off movies?
Yeah, for sure. All of
You
it.
hear about the warble? It was in Star Wars. It's called Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh. Making is another Star
It's good.
Spaceballs.
Oh, yes.
I
Yeah,
heard.
I heard.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny.
Should be.
We'll see.
Oh,
I know
the
the
desert.
first.
I do have another question for the group, or mainly for Shy, which is, what's the last thing you remember? Because I'm sure that there's been quite a bit.
Oh yeah,
It's a
for
really
the
good
campaign.
question, especially because I'm actually currently navigating Obsidian and maybe you can help me with this. I date my notes, by day. Like I go day, month, year, but it organizes not by that, even though it's one collective thing. So like the order of my notes currently is 01 May 2025, 5 June 2025, 8 May 2025, 9 October, and then 17 April. So it goes numerically instead of chronologically.
Yeah.
So I'm technically, I guess, back in August is my most recent. I have to level up to level 5. I leveled up to level 5. That was what I last did.
I have two
And,
things for you. One,
ahead.
which is all of my session notes are in one text file, and I hit enter on the session 22. I hit a space, I enter it down, and then I do session 23 on top, and I put all my notes.
Okay.
Then so I just shove stuff down. So the most recent, so it's at the top. The second thing is, if you use the Canadian date format, so 2025-10-9, they'll always be in numerical order.
That's true. Just
You're so right.
Yeah.
Ouch to my brain.
Canada's right. Let's hear you say that. out
Canada.
loud.
Am I the
I
only
use-
one who does month, day, year?
That's the French
Yeah, I don't
word.
do that.
I feel like it's whatever.
I do that too, month, day, year.
Whatever
Yeah, because I'm
I
almost like, it's
feel
like
Yeah, like October.
American
October
way?
9th.
06, like 30, then 2000.
Yeah, June 30th, 2025. It makes sense because the way you say it. But
Yeah. But it's different when we write it for. I
I
don't
just sworn it. I don't know.
You guys, back to sweaters. Why is it called a sweater?
Oh, wait. Here's
Because you
I actually
sweat.
asked this question at work.
or
Go ahead.
You don't actually sweat in a sweater, though, right?
every 2
you
months.
can for sure.
I wonder
for
if it's
sure.
meant to.
Do
Because
you
like,
not sweat in a sweater?
get sweat retention.
They're meant to sweat.
I'm sweating right now.
See, they're meant to keep you warm. When you were warm, you tend to sweat.
What is
Do you
the
have the
difference
answer, or are
between
you
a
just
hoodie
asking the
or
question?
a jacket and a what's it called?
I'm asking.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what's the difference
Just
between a
wanted to
jacket and a
clarify.
coat? Go.
A jacket and a coat.
Yeah.
Coat in my
I
mind
have
is like
the answer to
a
this.
bigger jacket.
Yeah, jacket feels like it's like a lightweight.
You could have a
Jacket-
spring
Jacket could be for like indoors or outdoors as well. Whereas like
Sports
Coats.
jacket.
Yeah, sports coat.
No. If you're British, it's coat, right? And then jacket is for like the Americans, Northerners. I think so.
No.
But then there's
like-
also
well, like-
windbreaker, and I'm like, I feel like you when you're
Windbreaker.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
a
would
jacket.
count
windbreaker's
that
its own
as a
thing.
jacket.
That's not
Windbreakers
a
are like
jacket.
thin.
Yeah, but
Those are
windbreakers are a jacket.
It's a
in a
jacket.
way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
what
the
I think.
difference is like length.
But
Like
a
a trench coat.
windbreaker,
A trench coat is a jacket, guys.
a windbreaker is not a coat.
No,
Oh, no.
Coat.
trench coat is a
trench
coat.
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 I would trench coat is definitely a coat.
Pea coat.
I think coats are longer. That's my theory. Yeah.
Coats
Yeah.
are longer.
They're
Yeah.
like bigger, right?
Jackets
They're just
are a bit
heavier,
more-
bigger.
Tucked.
Every coat is a jacket, but not,
Not
all
every jacket is a
jackets are
coat.
Coats.
Mm.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, because coats are the longer clothing article.
Yeah, something to
So
ponder.
jackets fit into coats, but
That's true. I don't own a trench jacket.
precisely.
I would say a coat is always the biggest, most outermost layer. A jacket can be an inner layer if
Sure.
necessary.
You wear a suit jacket and a coat.
Exactly.
Precisely.
But could I not wear a suit jacket and my winter jacket?
All right,
I think it's a winter
maybe we
coat,
need
though.
to sleep on these questions. Okay, this is these
want me
are
to fill
important. We
them
can't
in?
just
You know,
answer
it's
them on the
over
spot. We
there.
got to really like digest it and think about it. So let's take our mind off the jackets and the coats, the important stuff, and just relax with some nice Dungeons and Dragons.
So
I
wise.
guess.
Yeah.
Now, I'm your host, Pep, and I'm here with my lovely players. We got Larissa as Ika, Brent is
Hi.
Rowan, Shai is Tessella, Simon is Caspian, Bernie is Trevor, and Robert as Borbo back again after his vacation. Welcome back, Robert.
Yo.
Good to have you back.
So,
Hey,
what was,
guys,
can you
Borbo.
remind us what Borbo sounded like?
Hey guys, it's Borbo. I'm here to drink some hot sauce and fish.
Yeah, I think that's what I remember.
I feel like that hurts
I think
you.
so.
Yeah,
That's something you're struggling
sounds a
with.
little painful.
I lose my life expectancy drops as I speak through Borbo.
Not
It's
risk.
worth it. It's worth it every time.
My vocal cords.
So, let me give a brief little recap, and then you guys can offer up any extra details that you feel are necessary. So last time, Trevor went up towards the guiding guild with Levi and Salim to go for his little date or his, the dance that he was sort of invited to join. And then we have Rowan and Tessella who are flying away from shore out onto the water towards the boats. And in that path, there is Borbo, who is last out there with Orsoth Vivul, sort of like your mentor figure, who took you out onto the water to sort of show you how to fish or to see how you fish, really. And then we have Ika and Caspian by the docks, sort of just making their way there by foot and just checking out what's going on.
It's hard being landlubbers, huh?
I suppose so, but I don't know. Being able to fly makes me think I can fall pretty easily as well, and that's pretty frightening.
Yeah, that's good perspective.
But what do you think about coats and jackets, Ika?
Oh lordy.
All right,
I'm
all
wearing a duster, so
Is that a
duster. What?
Yeah.
Is it a coat or a jacket?
No, don't ask the question. No. I didn't want to say it. Okay. We're gonna immediately flash over the water with Rowan and Tessella. If there's nothing else anyone wants to add, the two of you are flying out there. I feel like Tessella, there's a little bit of lapse in your memory here. You were last with the group. You were with Ika on the rooftops, sort of scouting out. and there was a little bit of a scuffle. You guys sort of had an interaction with these strange little red cap, gnomish looking freaks, and some of the thugs basically confronted you guys, and you all mercilessly killed them in the streets.
Kicked ass.
Yeah.
So that's what you've been up to, and now you're with Rowan. You guys will say like you're running out of the alley up into the air. Take it from there.
Yeah, we fly
Thank you,
away. Those red caps were quite weird. I look puzzled as I think about them.
I don't know why they would be weird. They
Wow.
bleed. They bleed like anyone else.
They were being controlled by some sort of a remote control.
Oh yeah, the red caps were like metallic and like bolted onto their skulls.
Oh, did you say that? Did I miss that?
I just
didn't
pointed
say
it
I
out.
just called them little freaks, but that was,
Oh.
that was a silly thing to leave out.
Yeah, I
That's
could
why I
not
brought it up.
imagine. Thank you. And weird is an understatement. Like, could you imagine whatever was going on in their weird little heads?
It's quite troubling, I think. I shouldn't like to be controlled like that myself.
I only control my own rage.
Yes, 1,000-yard stare as you say that. As I don't feel controlled by rage. But we're making our way over to the ship, which like slightly suspiciously left harbor. So I look to you. Let us gain a bit of altitude and try to see what's happening. I don't think the captain would have brought the ship out with all of us still firmly at port.
Easily, and Giselle will just fly.
So we just fly.
And
Oh, one thing. GM, you said that last time as we started to fly that Tisella noticed something about my fire core. So I think in this moment as we're flying, maybe my toga strap flaps in the wind or something, and I guess Tisella notices something.
Yeah, let's. I think okay. So as the two of you start flying off, I think Tisella, recently you felt a change in your own core after having met with having confronted the white flame, and you feel a presence of that white flame in Rowan. So it's like there's like a connection between the two of you. Rowan, you don't necessarily feel that. You don't have that same like feeling happening.
Like as we're flying side by side, Stella just like can feel the aura of the white flame emanating out of his core, essentially.
Yeah, it's like almost like it's like your focus and your senses start to become a little like hazy and blurry, and it's like the only thing you can really concentrate is like the heat coming off of his core. Even if it's not like a tremendous amount, it's like all of a sudden you're just focused on it, like tunnel visioned on it, and then maybe like a little bit of wind in your hair as you're flying and you kind of snap out of it.
I was gonna say, like, I guess the two of them, I think Rowan and Gisela have had really good symbiotic like movements. So if they're both flying and getting elevation, like she probably would start like swaying in her distraction, probably like bump into him and then like veer off.
You bump into me. You're just a little firefly that was like, oh. Just looks over.
Not bad. Sorry.
Must be tired as well. It's quite late.
She like shakes off. She's like, "No, I'm not. No,
My mistake."
I would like to ask if they notice anything about the tide being low.
Well, as you make your way out over the water, you notice two main things. There's a sort of collection of boats out on the water, smaller boats, maybe like fishing boats, and there is some sort of disturbance in the water. The water seems to be kind of like bubbling. There's like ripples that you can see from the sky. And then there is the captain's ship, which is a little ways further out. They seem to be like just stopped out on the water. You're not sure if they're anchored or they don't have the sails up. They're kind of just stationary in the water, and it's not terribly windy, and there isn't much like current happening in the water. But that's really all you sort of notice from this vantage point, seeing like pretty much just having ocean in your view. And I guess I'll ask the two of you to make me a perception check.
It was time for a perception check.
Okay, 15.
That's a 9.
9 and 15, is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with the 15, I think you you spot that the water where the fishermen are like there's like a tinge of red in the water.
Uh-oh.
Liquefied red or red shiny like metallic
No,
or liquid?
like the water is red.
You see that, right? That's not just a trick of the light.
I mean, what time of day is it right now? I thought it was like night.
It's late, yeah. It's maybe
Squinch.
like 10 p.m. right now.
I squinch down at the water. I can't see anything. Should we investigate closer?
The water is red, and that tells me that there's blood on the water or something. Yes, we should investigate and tug on him. We should investigate now.
I mean, I look over towards the ship, which it seems to not be moving anymore. So, all right, then let's go take a look. Might be related. I go down with you.
Two of you dive down, and down on the level of the water, standing atop a crab-like creature, is Borbo. Borbo, your mentor or Soth had just finished like leaping up out into the water to confront something that had started to bubble up. And I think it erupts out, and there's just this like spray of red water as you see like clumps of like meat and just like organic matter spraying out in this big kind of geyser. But the geyser begins to curl itself out and towards some of the boats that are around you. This thing is not just a geyser of water. It is moving almost like a snake or a serpent, maybe even like a worm, as it kind of pours down its entire form on top of one of these boats. And you hear like kind of the cries and screams of the sailors aboard it. They kind of get washed out into the water off their ship. Orsoth, immediately you see him dash out through the water towards the thing. He's underneath, so you can't really see what he's doing. And you're standing there on the crab. What do you do?
Whoa! So it's basically the summary is there's a massive worm that attacked a nearby sailor ship, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a
like Borbo, like Orsoth
like a
never really
large
told
creature.
Orsoth never really told Borbo like what we're hunting, right?
No, well, he took you out with the intention to fish, but this kind of came out of nowhere. Like it sort of like something alerted him, and then he just sort of like went into action, and he said like, "Show me what you can do," and he kind of just took off.
How far is he from you right now? Like underwater?
I'll say he's maybe about like 60 feet away from you.
Would I be able to keep up with him?
Swimming, definitely not.
I have the feat that makes me swim fast, so I wonder
okay.
if.
Well, if you dash, you could probably catch up to him, but I don't think you have. I think your movement underwater is
equal to my normal movement, I think, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it would just be 20, I think. Well, I will jump into the water, and I'll definitely dash to try to get to him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I think.
Right.
I don't think
So
a Borbo would be too worried regarding the worm, but yeah.
Okay. So you jump out into the water, and it's night, so the water is dark. You can't really see anything under the water, or if you try to, you'll have disadvantage. As you're swimming, Rowan and Tasela, you begin to approach the water, and I think you catch a glimpse of Borbo. He's larger than most folks. He stands out, and you recognize him. And you
Give me
see the
doggy
crash on the ship. So there's like two things that you spot. The ship is being attacked, and Borbo is in the water.
Did we see Orsith?
I don't think so. I think he's under the water right now. Maybe you catch a glimpse of something moving, but no, you don't. You don't necessarily spot
You
him.
definitely see like like Borbo's like forehead almost. Just like imagine it's like a shark when they skim the water. Just Borbo's greasy head. It's like right over.
As we are swooping in, Tasela, I look at you. How fast can you swim?
Answer here. It's super cool. I don't know how to check that.
Oh,
Where it says your walking speed, just click on it. It'll
probably
tell you.
technically like don't
Flying,
have a
climbing.
swim speed, but
Yeah.
I think if you don't like have a deliberate swim speed, it's just half your movement.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
basically
You just
just
move at half
swim
speed,
and-
basically.
20
Right,
feet.
but so, all right, then stay in the air. Get these sails, these fishermen, free of the area. And you see, I fold my wings in, and there's like a shimmering sheen on like my fur as it like seals. And I dive into the water and then start fucking doing jumps like a dolphin. I have a swim speed of 40
What?
feet. As of my last level up, baby. I took the totem of the salmon. So my fur gets this like slick water repellent sheen, and I start to like swim my way. And you see like basically like jump out of the water, wings spread so I can like glide, and then back into the water. And I want to make my way over to Borbo.
That's actually a crazy bread, like a butterfly, like with the wings. Oh,
Those flying fish.
Insane. That like caught me so by surprise. I was not expecting you to just start swimming.
That's wild.
Yeah. Freaking
Man.
Olympic
What?
swimmer over here.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess I will continue flying and
Yeah, so
try to do what he said.
So at this point, I'm going to ask the three of you to roll initiative, please.
Da-da-da-da.
fuck, I'm bad at that.
One. I got it. One. I got
You
a
got a natural one.
Got a 9.
2, but
Got a 6 total.
We're so good.
Oh boy.
Bad things happen.
Oh,
first.
we're gonna be
okay.
fighting inside the worms.
Okay, let me just throw this. So 6 for Rowan, 9 for Tasela, and Borbo got a 1.
I like the imagery of Borbo being actually like really good at swimming, but still chooses to doggy paddle. So he just like doggy paddles like super fast.
It's called no. It's not to say
Meow.
froggy paddle. Wait, I'm not a frog.
Froggy.
It's a piggy paddle. That's what canon
Piggy
is.
paddle.
But it's like ferocious though, because it's like
Exactly. Shoo.
So let me tell you, this worm is a lot faster than you guys. Just bear with me for a second.
Well, you made it sound like a water geyser full of gore, and it's been echoing in my head. The gorzer, the gorizer.
Greiser. That's pretty good.
The
That's not what I.
fountain of
That's not what I
organic
called it at all.
matter.
But
Sounds like a monster hunter.
ooh, yeah. No, I just called it a wet worm.
That's good too.
Frank the
um,
worm. Does that have a name?
oh my
though?
god. Okay, wait.
A wet willy.
It does
Will-
Willy.
The worm's name is Willy.
Willy the wet worm.
Okay, and then wait a minute. Okay. Sorry, I wish I had an easier way of doing this. Okay. And then it's Tesla. Okay, so first is Orsoth. And he is going to pop out of the water right next to where the worm crashed into the ship. And he's going to kind of like rise up out of the water. He can kind of just like float and fly around. You see his like big bushy beard kind of like billows as he does this. And he is going to cast a spell that seems to kind of like raise the worm out of the water, even though it is kind of water. And it's just like this big like orb of meaty red bloody water kind of he's like holding it up. And so it's like stuck in like a sphere of water. So that's his turn. And you see more clearly now with this thing out of the way, there are 3 fishermen in the water from that boat. And there are 2 other ships close to you guys. And then there's like a few other ships like farther away from you. So after him, the wet worm inside the sphere is going to try and break out. And it's going to fail. Maybe like a few bits of meat kind of splash out of it and into the water. And then you see another ripple right near you, Borbo. As the water begins to boil up and roil right next to you. And you see the color of red begin to become more and more saturated in the waters next to you. And you're going to feel something as like bits of like what you can only assume is like meat begin to touch you. And the worm is going to rise up like a geyser out of the water, and it's going to try and like drag you with it out of the water. So it's going to make an attack against you. Okay, so that is a 17 to hit. Does that hit, Robert?
I have 17 armor class. So does that hit? Or
Meets
am I-
beats.
Meets. Okay, so that's it then.
So you're going to feel kind of like these, like this strange sensation of almost like lacerations as you start to get like cut up from the meat, and you notice that there's like fish bones and like fish teeth and like fish heads and all sorts of weird like aquatic creatures that have been sort of blended up in this weird like watery geyser. And as it kind of brushes up against you, it sort of tears away at some of your flesh. And you're going to take 13 points of water damage.
Am I full health or
You're full
was I
health.
damaged?
Well,
No.
whatever you had last.
I was at 32. I don't know why though. Last time we fought was with like those little goblins. I'm pretty
The
sure.
little goblins.
Have you not healed from the
was-
gnome and halfling encounter?
I don't think Borbo did. No. You guys haven't had any
Yeah,
rests yet.
it's
so
the
if
same
you
day.
healed,
I
it
don't know.
would be
I'm
from
at 32.
Yeah, no, it's the
somebody
same
healing.
day.
At 32.
So yeah,
It was how much? 17 damage.
13 damage.
13 damage. All right.
Okay, so that's that one.
Is it still on me, or is it like did it like scurry away kind of thing?
It kind of like brushed against you, and like it did like sort of a loop back into the water next to you, but it didn't grab you. Then after that, it is going to be so as Rowan, you're butterflying your way, and at one point, as you like leap out of the water, there's kind of like just this. You hear this like piercing screech, and there's just this line of water that shoots out from the ocean towards you.
Okay.
So it's going to be a dex save DC 14.
Go! No! It was on the 17 and then went to 7. -1 for 6.
Do you not have danger sense at all?
Oh, you know what? I do. Advantage on dex unless I'm incapacitated. Right.
Ooh.
So it's like I see it and it's gonna hit me, and then I try to twist, and then it goes to 17 and then rolls to a 3 for 2. So it totally hits me.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Thanks, bro.
All right. So you're going to take some damage. Okay. You're going to take 4 points of water damage.
Alrighty.
And that's that. And then, so Tasela, you see this jet of water shoot out just in like a straight line, about like 60 feet out, like into the air. And you catch a glimpse of it. All the water from the line, like the streak, the jet, all pools at the end of the line into like a big, well, not a big, it's like a small little sphere, maybe the size of like a human fist. And it just hangs there in the air. So you see that just hanging there. And you're going to see a second one shoot out at Borbo.
Okay.
So, Robert, can you make a
warn
Dex
him?
14 saving throw?
Ooh, Dex.
Another reaction. Hold on.
2. I rolled a 2.
So you're going to take 7 points of water damage.
God, guys.
And then it's Tasela.
Oh no. These are creatures, right? I could tell that they're specifically creatures.
Yeah, you're maybe not familiar with these in particular, but they are elementals. So there are 2 of these small little ones, and I'll just tell you what they're called. They're called globlets. And then there are 2 wet worms. So there's 4 creatures in this encounter.
Well, what is closest to me? I'm assuming wet worms because I'm going to the ship.
Yeah, probably the wet worm that's on Borbo. And because you're flying in the air, I'll say you could probably make it to the globlets as well, because they're just hovering in the air, so they shot up and they're kind of like hovering in the air with you.
I think I'm gonna try to cast compel the duel on them, so they stop going after him.
Okay.
Wait. Actually, let's not do that. Let's be intelligent and just. I'm gonna rage with my bonus action because we're about to battle.
Mhm.
So I don't do that. I'm raging. We're raging. We grew. I've now grown three sizes large, and I'm going to charge and attack the one on Borbo.
Okay.
It's poison elemental. I would like to attack it with my axes, but I don't feel like that's a great idea because it's water.
I mean, you see a lot of kind of protruding meat that seems pretty targetable. So it's got some physicality to it. This one.
If it's close enough, I will do my double attack hand axe action stiff.
Okay. Give me those
Oh,
rolls.
it slid on the 20. Whatever. I got an unnatural 20 for the first one.
Mhm.
And you want to do hit damage, or hit damage?
Hit damage. So that one hits.
For 6.
A full nat 20?
I think it was
And then
it was a non-nat 20, right?
yeah, non-natural 20, and then I rolled a 10, so that one probably not.
10 does not hit. And the first one was 8 damage?
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. My brain. right,
But
perfect.
I think it's 8 damage. Does it, because I have to add the rage damage manually, right? So
Yeah,
it
you
would
do.
be 8 because it's +2.
Okay.
And then that was my bonus. And yeah, I'll just position myself and start taunting the stupid water thing. I'll literally make you evaporate. Let's do that.
Yeah. And so when you swung down into the meat of the worm, you did get like pretty good purchase, and because your axe is a bladed weapon, it seemed to be a little more effective. All right. So after Tasela, it is Rowan. And then
Are
Borbo.
there any like so? First off, Borbo looks fine, as far as I can tell.
Um,
I'm at 12 health. Just visually.
yeah, I mean that's like you wouldn't be able to really tell because he's in dark waters
Water. Yeah.
that are like bloody just because of this creature. So it's like it's hard to tell if he's bleeding or if it's just the creature.
Okay, so then I will continue with my original action, which is to like I get hit, twist, dip into the water, swim forward, and then like pop up next to Borbo. Borbo, how do you? And I like touch you, and like my hand like slick with blood. You're hurt.
Oh! I flinch because I just got attacked by 2 freaking. So like I think it's another kind of like monster. So I'll like I won't attack him, but I'll just like pretend to like turn around, like pretend to hit him.
Swim.
Kind of thing. Yeah, like a
Yeah,
light little.
but I think you're also slow at swimming, and I'm really quick. And I'm like, whoa, whoa there! I've got your back. I'll take a hit or two. And I'm going to.
Faster than I thought.
I nod my head. I'm just as fast in the water. But I'm going to. Oh, is this a full action? Yeah. Yeah, it's a full action for me. I'm going to use my battle medic feat. And I'm going to expend 1 use of a healer's kit to tend to you in the water. So basically, out of one of my pouches, again, I take like the slick bandaged ball of thing, and I like smush it into like your biggest wound, and like you can feel right away that there's like a healing magical poultice that adheres to your skin. It's basically magical healing glue. You need to expend 1 of your hit dice, like for your short rest, and then I roll it and add +3.
How do I do that without using a short rest, or do I just do a short rest?
If you click short rest, it'll show you how many you have, and then you can just mark 1 off.
Okay, I see it. So I'll take 1 off.
And what kind of dice was it?
A 1d10 + 3. That was the dice.
Yeah, perfect. So I'll grab a d10, which is this one. And if it's a 1, I get to re-roll it. Perfect. So that's 4. Oh, and then because of my periaptive wound closure, we double the number of hit points. So as I smush the poultice into you, that red pendant that I have around my neck glows red for a second, and the light doubles the amount of healing, so it goes to 8 + 3, so you heal for 11. I just
Doubles
doubled
my
your hit
health.
points.
Warble like screams at first because he's like traumatized, and then he's like, oh yeah, like the Kool-Aid jammer dude, the Kool-Aid man, like the oh yeah. But yeah.
Oh
he's gonna
yes,
be
that's
very
right.
thankful.
Let us get to it. And then I'll burst out of the water, if I may. The thing that attacked us, we can't really see it because it's in the water, right?
You can because it's bubbling at the surface.
Okay, so I kind of like see like an area where it's bubbling.
Yeah.
Great. Then I'm going to basically do exactly what Tesella did, which is come and get me! Ah! Rage. We got 2 barbarians in this fight.
Excellent. When you rage, can you give me a second here? Let me find something. Where's my notebook? No. I'm going to need you to make a saving throw. I just want to make sure what kind of saving throw it is. Here we go. Can you make a charisma saving throw? And it'll be against effectively it'll be against Tesella doesn't you have a spell save DC, Tesella? I think you do because you're a Genemental. I think you just naturally have one, or you use.
I should have one.
Either okay. Well, we can calculate it. It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your
Spellcasting
the
modifier.
highest. Yeah, but because she's not a spellcaster, I wrote it as the highest of whatever your int, whiz, or charisma is. So whatever modifier
mental
is the
stats?
highest
Okay,
between
hold on.
those
So
three.
spell save DC equals 8 plus 3 plus enter what?
The highest mod between your int, charisma, and wisdom.
Plus 1.
Okay.
So 8 plus 4, 12.
Yeah, so DC 12 for you, Rowan.
A DC 12 wisdom check.
Charisma.
Charisma
Save, yeah.
a charisma save. Oh boy. Okay. I will say one last thing, which is as I entered rage, I picked bear, the tone of the bear. So basically, I just get a little bit bulkier. You both see like my muscles bulge, and I just I have resistance to all forms of damage except there's like 4: necrotic, psychic, radiant, and force.
Okay.
And then we're gonna make this charisma save. That's a 7.
Okay. So as you start to rage, it has an effect on your core. And Tesella, you notice this as that same sort of like weird focusing begins to happen on his core again, as there's like a presence of that white flame within him. And Rowan, I think even in your rage, you notice that where you had been touched by that hooded, bandaged figure on the docks, who kind of like took a long look at you, it begins to kind of like sear into your skin.
Ooh. Yeah, so the it becomes a shout of a little bit of pain. Or is it a lot of pain?
It's you'll take 1 point of damage and it cannot be reduced.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, what? 1 point of damage every time, or just 1 point of damage right
just right now.
now? Okay.
Okay. So with that, it is then Borbo.
Alrighty, so I have a question. I do have a cannon mounted on my back, and we never figured out like I guess the specs were never the cannon specs like.
Oh no, we do.
Do we
I
have
think
like?
they were in the chat.
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
didn't
I have
see them.
those not in Obsidian, but I have them in Google Drive someplace. Let me just. Yeah, I haven't transferred all my notes yet, so it's a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh, my computer is struggling. I'm lagging. Sorry.
That was good timing.
No dropped frames. We're good. Magic weapons. And if nobody was able to find it this time. Okay, so it is does 2d8 fire damage. It has a 100-foot range. Oh, you want me to send it, right? That would
Yeah,
be
just like I
easier.
could have it. I could add it to my. I'm assuming it has like the loading property and everything, right? Like an actual cannon.
Yeah. Here, I'll put it in Geneset.
Thank you, good sir. Was it cannon? Do we have cannonballs? Is that cannon or not?
No, it's like magic. It like shoots like fireballs. It
Oh,
doesn't shoot
okay.
ammunition.
That's amazing. Fireball as an action,
So you do have
charge
that. Yeah, if you want to use that, you can use it.
100 feet.
100 to 200 technically.
Oh my god, hot tamales.
Take 3d10 fire damage on a fail saver.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry. I'm realizing now. It's been a while since I wrote this. So it has like a regular attack that you can do with a range of 100 to 200 feet, and that attack deals 2d8 fire damage. But then it has the firebomb like effect, which is like a dex save that the creatures have to make.
It's the coolest thing ever. Would Burrow know, because he hasn't fired it off yet, that like it would be able to be used in the water? Probably not, right?
You have no idea.
Okay.
You have no idea.
So I think Borbo would like to. Can I ready an action? And when he sees like the dirty worm coming back, he wants to blast it point blank range. So right now he's crouched like this, and instead of like standing like this, he's like this waiting, and he's like with his eyes up. He's like as the last second he wants to blast it into the face, basically.
You're
So that's the
you're
plan.
like treading.
What's he crouching on though? Is he on land?
No, just like he's in the water, so he's just kind of like
okay.
he entered like ball mode as if he was a turtle. But before that though, he
Surprisingly
would like to.
buoyant.
Is he not sinking?
No, he's pure. He's pure.
He's treading in place.
Incredible.
With his tiny little legs.
What I would like to do first, I would like to. How far is Rowan from me right now?
Rowan is right next to you.
Okay, so
I'd be like maximum 10 feet from you, but in the
Yeah,
air.
definitely.
Now. I was trying to attract the attention of whatever's in the water.
I want to be within his range because I do have the sentinel feet. So if the worm does attack him, I want to sauce him up real good. So I want to get like I don't want to be like in blast radius of him because I have the cannon. So just a little. Let's maybe I'll be 10 feet away or whatever sentinel range is. Probably 10.
Okay.
5 feet. So I have to be within 5 feet. So I move it 5 feet closer, and I use my reaction to set up the cannon.
Yeah, you're ready action. Yeah.
Turn and I like see you setting up, and I'm just like, blast me if you must.
And then I would actually like to use a bonus action to use second wind. I believe first time using it. So just 1d10 plus 5. Right?
Yeah, 1d10 plus your
1d10
level.
plus 5. How do I roll it? I guess I just roll d10. I'm just going to do my health, and that's it. That's my
Beautiful. All right, so back up to the top of the round. You see Orsoth floating there next to the orb of meaty water, and he begins to kind of like gesture, and it's like he's pulling, like all the meat starts to fall out of the sphere of water until it's just like a clear sphere, and he is going to then reach into the sphere, and he's going to pull something out. Looks like a little. He's got something in his hand. Then it would be that wet worm, but nothing happens. And then the one next to Rowan and Borbo, the water begins to bubble up faster and faster, and you expect the geyser. And just as before, it shoots out, and because it's a large creature, it takes up kind of a 10-foot space. It's able to kind of just like head straight for the two of you. So it's going to try and like engulf the two of you. But now, because you have a ready action, you can try and blast
I'm
it in
gonna
the face.
firebomb this boy straight a different realm. I don't know what is it. I think it's just a dex save, I believe. Must make a dex save. DC is 14.
Dex save 14, eh? All right. It's saved. So half damage.
It's a half damage, yeah.
Okay. So go ahead, roll the damage.
3d8, I mean 3d10. 3d10. 1, 2, 3. 13, so half of that.
Yep. All right. Yeah, so there's this, the fireball shoots out of the cannon, and even though the cannon is basically just like completely filled, like a jug of water, it just fires past all of it. The fire gives no fucks, and it just shoots out this big ball right into the face, and there's this plume of flames that kind of leaps out at the point of impact, and you catch the smell of like charred fish
Bacon.
for like a split second, but the thing continues forward. It's still alive, so it is going to try and strike the two of you. It's not using an attack. It's using one of its special abilities where when it moves like through your space, you have to make a Dex save.
I have a question.
Sorry, con save. Yes.
Am I close enough to them for an opportunity attack on this thing?
Yeah, you attacked it, right? You're like right there with them. Yeah.
I asked.
Yeah, thank you for
My
reminding me. You can
reaction.
make an attack against it.
I will do that right meow. 22.
22 hits.
And then 9, 11 damage because of rage.
Okay.
Do I get to also do the double attack on my opportunity attack?
No, it's just
No,
one
right?
action.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Well,
making sure.
yeah, it's just one attack. Okay, so actually, you cleave down on it as it's rushing out towards Rowan and Borbo, and you kind of like split it, sort of like its form begins to kind of disintegrate as it's lurching out towards you guys. It's still going to get its attack off, but you see after it kind of like sort of batters into you with all this like meat and bones and stuff, it just kind of all plops into the water as if it died. Like doesn't have any more life in it. So let's see what you guys got for those con saves. Oh, DC 16. Sorry, I didn't say that.
Oh, it couldn't have been 14 again this time.
18, baby.
I have extra attack. I should remember that.
Nice.
Fuck.
I got 14.
You got 14? Oh, that's why you're saying that. Oopsies. Yeah, those are the globules.
Oh, wait. I have advantage.
Ah.
0.
No.
Impeccable.
You have a -1?
Yeah, 0 minus, or 1 minus 1. 0.
For con?
Oh, I thought this was a dex save, you said.
No. Sorry, I made a mistake. It's con save for this one. You definitely have
Oh.
more for con. Yeah.
Okay, well.
So if you got a 14, you definitely pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So in that case, you guys only take half damage. Okay. So, well, you're both going to take half damage. That's halved. It's 6 water damage.
Then halved again with rage is 3.
Yeah. Okay, and no other effects because you guys saved. Yeah, and the thing just kind of collapses into a bunch of piles of meat that just sort of float in the water. And you see it's just like fish guts and just like marine life that's been blended up.
Everyone loves.
No.
Way too fitting.
Okay, so after that, it's the 2 globlets. They're going to fire off one at Tesella and one at Rowan. Tesella, Oh, sorry. These aren't attacks. These are deck saves. Sorry. Can you both make deck saves? DC 14.
God damn it. Come on, deck save. You can do it. 12 and
Son of a fuck. 7.
No.
You should both have advantage with danger sense.
Yeah,
I
you
do
have
have
to.
danger sense. You're so right. I just read that and then I forgot about it. That's so crazy. I didn't read it again. A 7.
And what'd you get, Brent?
17.
Hey, okay. So you take no damage. It shoots out at you, and you like avoid it. And then it forms. Maybe it has to like shoot out 30 feet to like hit you, and then the rest of the 30 feet that it travels is like behind you. Tesella, it's going to hit you, and you are going to take 6 points of water damage. And same thing, it like kind of forms behind you, about 30 feet away. Okay. After that, it is Tesella.
It's me, you stupid whatever you are. I have extra attack, so I'm gonna just charge it. And do 4 attacks this time. I think I will also use the actually no, I think I will do compel duel on the main portion of
How does that work?
While raging?
Can I not do that?
Is it a
It's not a
spell?
spell.
Spell. It's a first
Oh,
level
is it?
spell.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't cast spells while you rage normally. If it was a feat, then you can. But if it's a spell, unfortunately, as you rage, like you can't like concentrate on a spell, so you can't like
Mhm.
cast it.
That's fine.
Unfortunately.
I'm happy to very mindlessly go and attack with my axes 4 times. Let's go.
4.
Yeah, because I have extra attack. I just read that. 19. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta put the thing up. 25.
25, yeah, that hits. Well, so you're attacking the little globlets?
Oh yeah, whatever
That's
just
really
popped
all
up
that's
behind
left.
me.
That's really all that's left, yeah.
Yeah. Because I killed the snake, the worm last turn, right? All right. So I smacked it or I went for 25. It hits.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh wow, dump 4 damage.
Okay.
And then
Is
18?
your weapon magic?
my hand axes? I don't believe so. Let me see.
So you find that chopping through water is not very satisfying.
I did my second attack anyway. Not my second attack, my like second hit from the dual wielding. Actually, it's really all I could do. So yeah, I'll just if it's gonna do no damage every time.
Well, it feels unsatisfying. It doesn't feel like you're not doing anything. There's still like you're still chopping it in half effectively. It just kind of like
Yeah,
But,
very comically not doing what I needed to do.
Yeah.
But if we're raging, that's what we're gonna do. So 18,
18 hits.
5.
Yep. All right.
22,
That's hit.
9. Oh wow, wait, but I'm raging. So that should have been 6, 7. This one's 11. I apologize. I keep forgetting to add 2.
It's 2 extra for each hit.
It should be because I'm raging, so it's
Okay.
Yugi
Yeah, I've updated it.
plus 2 melee damage with strength weapons, which my hand axe is.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So that's 11 damage, and then my last one, 19, and then 6 damage.
You can turn rage on in the features and traits setting, and then it'll do it automatically.
I mean, I clicked on the little box for uses.
If you click on I think it's either the ability itself and then scroll down to the end of the explanation. There's like a little drop down, and you can activate your rage there.
Oh, that sounds new.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice. All right. It's still alive. After that, it is Rowan.
I see you flailing with your axes, and I let out a bellyful laugh. Like this to Sella! And I wrap my hands around themselves, and I reveal another. Apparently, I'm full of abilities today that we haven't used yet in this campaign. And you see, I have these bracers on, and then somehow my claws kind of like fit between them, and I do a spiral slash motion, which draws a little bit of blood from myself. But really, this is I'm activating my magical tattoo, and you see that dark, like crimson red magical tendrils extend out, and then I can hit this thing from 15 feet away with my magical claw attacks.
What are you?
So I'm going to attempt to attack it. And we're going to go ahead recklessly, of course. Obviously. And then this is going to be with the Nick property, so I can make 3 attacks.
Okay.
So first one's a 12 to hit. Next one's this, so 17.
17 hits.
Perfect. It's going to be a total of 9 piercing magical damage.
Yep. And you slash out at this one with your claws, and you see the orb of water just basically bursts. It's dead.
God damn it. That was a once a day ability.
I mean, there's another one. There's another one floating behind you.
Yeah, just like and like swirl and do another 2 hits over there, or attempt to. So that's a 27 to hit, or a
hit.
27, 11 damage.
Okay.
Still up.
Yeah.
20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
8 damage.
Yeah. Pops.
All right. I'm raging, so I don't see anything else up here, right?
No, you look around. There's still like tons of blood in the water, but there's no more of that sort of disturbance. The sailors, you look over, you see they're kind of like crying out to one another. One of them is helping another back up onto the ship, and you see Orsoth now is standing like on the boat, and he's helping them, and he's kind of like snacking on something. He's like chomping down on this thing.
He's eating.
And that was the encounter. So that's the end of combat.
What I think for flavor, what I wanted to do is just like dive into the water, just be like, and like bubbles coming up as I like go in the water looking for if there was anything left, and then you see me like surface, we're no longer in a rage, and just like, perhaps we should keep going to the ship.
Hold on a second. So I'm gonna write normal. Okay. Gisela is gonna fly toward him very angrily because she's still in rage mode. And as she's like getting up to Rowan, first off, is Borbo okay? Let me ask that first.
Yeah, I'm at 36 health. I'm actually nice and healthy.
Good. So I'm gonna beeline straight for Rowan's face. So as she's like, larger size right now, or regular size because she's raged, she's just beelining for Rowan's face, and then she will stop raging and turn itty bitty again, like in front of him. What are you? What is happening? Why is your core white flamed? Next time, and she's just gonna get like right up and just screaming, and like, hey, look, listen,
into the water. You're staying.
Not into the water. Get out here.
What is happening? White core. I'm not sure what you're talking about. The only thing that I am is a beast from the wild. That's all I know.
You can't tell
Hell
me
yeah, brother.
you don't feel that in your core. You don't feel that change. She's gonna. Are you still in the water? I'm assuming yes.
I'm still in the
So
water.
yeah, she's just gonna point very aggressively at you from the air.
At this moment, Tasela, you realize that the more like aggressive you become, or the more like passionate about it, like the more you like sort of like get in his face, the more it seems like that white flame builds up in his core.
Really,
You're
I'm
triggering him.
having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun writing this in my notes.
And I'm there. I don't understand. I did feel a pain, a sharp pain, but I'll show you on my arm. I think
Your core. What do you mean?
you see like this look of like something kind of clicks for Rowan in this instant, and he looks over where the ship is. He looks at this. Just what if this was part of some sort of a distraction of sorts to get us away from the ship, for it not to be noticed? I feel like, why would this happen all of a sudden? These elementals, just like they attacked the ship before.
She's totally not focused on that at all. She's like, I don't know. It could be for all I know, but we're going to talk about this either now or later.
Later at the ship,
Okay.
Borbo, bring your crab vessel, and we'll meet there. And then I'll salmon away.
Yeah, I'll head to the ship when it's my turn.
Yeah, we're not in combat anymore, so now it's just
Okay,
like,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'll definitely head to the ship. I think it's probably like 40 feet away or something like that.
Are you just start swimming? So I mean, as Rowan and Tasela start to fly off again, or Rowan's swimming because he's good at that for some reason, and I love that, by the way. You see Orsoth comes over to you again, and he goes to like the big like chunk of flesh that's floating in the ocean, and he flies over and he reaches down into it, and he kind of like sifts around a little bit until he like gets purchase on something. He pulls out this kind of like weird looking rock, sort of coral like structure, and he sort of flicks it off and rinses it in the water a little bit, and he goes, yeah, and he tosses it to you.
I grab it. So it's just a rock.
It looks like a rock. It's like corally texture. It's kind of it's like rough and hard. And you see he has another like half of one in his hand, and he's like kind of just like biting into it and eating it.
Actually, that's the first thought I wanted to do. Actually, first thought, same one mind. But yeah, Borbo will definitely try to like. He'll give it a nice sniff. He'll put it against his snout and like, and then after that, he's gonna take a bite. Yeah.
Yeah, it smells pretty bad. It basically smells like fish guts.
So it's normal for Borbo.
Yeah, and you go to take a bite, and I mean, it's things like hard as rocks, but you can. It's like pretty hollow. It's got like all these like little sort of like little holes in it, and it's kind of, you know, pretty light. So you're able to sort of like crack into it, and it tastes like a barnacle. It tastes like the sea. It's very salty, and yeah, and you feel kind of like a little bit invigorated. You're going to get 5 temporary hit points.
Whoa.
And he has like a last little bit, and he kind of like hovers down, touches his feet on the water, and then the crab kind of like plops up from underneath him so he can stand up on top of it, and he kicks it so that it kind of like flips. And on the other side of the crab is like a small little boat that seems to be like stuck to the crab's back, and it just flips over.
Coolest
he steps
thing
into
ever.
the ship, and he plops down. And he goes, these came off Wuma. She's in distress. We have to find her before more elementals spawn. And he eats it.
Who's Wumma?
Wuma's the Leviathan that protects the island.
Would Borbo know what a Leviathan is? Yeah, I would assume so, right?
You've heard the word Wuma before. It's the giant like sea creature that attacked you guys on the ship while you guys were coming to the island.
Oh, that was Wumma? I've only heard tales of her. I've read her in books. She's bigger than I thought.
She's powerful, too powerful to be controlled forever. I think this is her way of fighting back. But this is more dangerous than one Wuma. If there are 1 million elementals, we'll be overrun.
Why is she angry? What do we do?
You don't feel it?
I feel something.
I rub my belly because of the barnacle.
And then he kind of just like pats you on the shoulder and he goes, let's help these fishermen and then we can join up with your friends after. And as you contemplate and munch down on this hard rock, we're going to take a bio break.
Bio break.
Bio break! Yay! So we'll be back
bio
in
break.
a few minutes. Thanks everyone for watching. See you soon.
Bio break.
Bye 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 bye.
My